Hey guys, it's your time for the next monthly macro analysis of Bitcoin. How is everybody doing this month? It's April 1st. No, there will not be an April Fool's joke. I don't do April Fool's jokes. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope nobody's been fooled. I've already been fooled. I've already been gotcha'd, but that's okay. So what do we got here? So we are actually really close to this line that we drew last week. Now, keep in mind, this is like a loose guideline. I do not expect the price to go. I don't expect price to do that, right? That's not the point of this. The point of this is to see what we think Bitcoin is going to do in the long run so that we can make trades in the short term, right? So that's what we're looking to do. So far, we're really not too far off of our thing here. We have not done a We have not done a spring. In order for a spring to happen, the path is going to have to come. We're going to have to do this. We don't necessarily have to break this support test or this selling climax. I want it to be honest, but it doesn't have to. Really, the point of the spring is to shake out weak hands. That's what accumulation does. Accumulation shakes out weak hands. This is one last go at it. Usually you see this kind of deal here, and then it works its way back up. This can go all the way down to the bottom of this line. This can go all the way down to the bottom. This can go all the way. It can go all the way down here if it wants to. It's all about shaking out weak hands. And we currently, my friends, have a lot of weak hands in the market. How do I know? Look at this long-short ratio. We are approaching double. We are approaching double the amount of longs to the amount of shorts. That is bad. We don't want that if we're going to be proceeding up here. That's retail is too bullish. You're too bullish, guys. So I do think that we are going to come back down around this level. There's a few key levels. I don't have them marked on this map. That's not really the purpose of this video. But there's a few key levels I do see us potentially hitting. Just off the top of my head, I've got 41, I've got 39, and then I've got 31. Those are the key levels I'm mostly watching. There's a little bit of confluence in this general area too. Like you see how this price has here, let's just draw a line on it, shall we? You can kind of see how in this general area here, price has kind of reacted here quite a lot. So it is possible that we do that again, go just under it and then back over and then continue back up. That is possible. If we do something like that, this high level up here may not be quite so likely. If we don't come down to at least around 35-ish, right? And then do a little shakeout and then come back up and then retest this line here. And then come back up. I don't see us breaking this level. It's possible. Right now, this is a failed breakout. I kind of talked about this a little bit on my weekly analysis video that I released a few days back. We're looking for this for longing right here. We want to break. We see how this came out, retested, and then broke back through. That's a fake out. And this, my friends, is why we don't trade triangles. Because everybody was doing this, right? You see this all over YouTube. Oh my God, triangle, breakout, long. And then it went up here, and then those same people were long in the top of this, right? I'm not going to put names out there, but there's YouTubers that longed the top of this, millions of dollars. Why are you long on the top of a range? Come on, you're supposed to be helping people, not liquidating people. Because what ends up happening is people listen to that. Oh, if this billionaire is longing, I should long too. And what they don't know is that they're getting liquidated. And because they used this person's referral code 15 years ago, well, probably not 15 years ago, but you get what I'm saying, that person's going to get paid. You use somebody's referral code and you get liquidated if they're like, not every referral code is like that, but they can get paid for it. So careful, just careful. You don't long the top. This is why I was saying in that video we're looking for confirmation. If we were to come back up from this line here and continue going up, my entry is right here. This is my long entry right here. Now, there is always the possibility that this doesn't work too, and it does this kind of deal here, right? If it does that, just get out of there. Just get out of the long, because this is supposed to be a sign of strength. When you're dealing with Wyckoff accumulation, this right here is a sign of strength, and so that's where you enter the long. It passes the high that this created. That's where you enter the long. Doesn't always work, but you shouldn't get liquidated if you do that. You might lose. You might get stopped out somewhere in here, but you shouldn't have a big dump like this did. This did here. So this right here, what it did was it came out, it tested the level created by the AR, and then blasted right through it. Now you could possibly long here. I think it bounced relatively close to the CME gap, and so a lot of people probably took that long. Typically, such an obvious level is not going to feed a lot of people. I do anticipate this is going to come down to at least 41. Like I said, I have a level at 41. I think 39-ish, which is where I drew. When did I draw this? I drew this on February 21st. So 39-ish, I think, is still a strong level here. And you can see there was a lot of reaction along there too. Also, if we check out the volume profile for this range, enters here, exits there. Key level right at 39,000. So that's kind of where I think would be a good spot to bounce. This is a range. This is a range point of control, and it's currently naked, so it could very, very well bounce there and work its way back up. Again, if we bounce up here, I don't have a lot of faith in us getting up here. I would really rather we go all the way back. I want to see 31,000. And I know some people may be like, Zix, dude, why are you so bearish? Why do you want to see 31,000? I want to see 31,000 because that means weak hands are going to leave. It's going to go down here, and then everyone's like, I don't want to do another leg down, right? I don't want to ride this, right? So we got here. And this was an accumulation that failed. Very well. This very well could have done, and then came up here, tested it, and popped back up. But there were too many weak hands holding spot. Too many spot holders. We want to come down here. We want to break this low, get about 31. We don't want to go under this line. This 38,866 line. Really, I could move that a little bit. Well, we don't want to go, let's just say we don't want to go under 29. If we go under 29, we're probably going to go a lot farther. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm not that bearish. I don't want that to happen. I want to break this. I want to bounce at about 31. And I want to spend a minute here before it comes back up, because I want all of those spot holders that have just been holding and holding and holding and holding. I want them to freak out and not want to go down here, right? Because this will scare everybody. If that happens, if they all sell, guess what happens? There has to be buyers. If millions of spot holders are going to sell, there's going to be millions of people buying that spot, and price is going to rocket. That's when we're going to see this here. So we're actually looking like this right now. This right now is where we are right here. The difference is, see how this went down here? We didn't do that this time. See how? So I'm not explaining myself here. We have our high right here. This is our automatic reaction. We had a little fake out here, or our automatic rally. Sorry, we had a little fake out here, and then we had a legit spring. This is a legit spring. We broke the low created by the selling climax. We didn't break the low created by the support test, but like I said, we don't have to. We broke that low, and then we sat there for a couple of days. We worked our way up. We had a little mini fake out. We tried again, and we got the hell out of there. I want to see something like that happen, and then this can eventually happen. So if we're looking at the past, we're about right here. Now I know we had this and we didn't have that over here. It doesn't matter, because it's all about where the market is and where the market makers want to make money. They can't make money if retail keeps holding, if retail keeps longing every dip. They can't push price up because they're not going to make money. Market makers make money when retail fucks up. So we want to follow what the market makers are doing. We want to follow what the smart money is doing and not be a part of those fuck ups. We want to know when the fuck ups are happening so that we can make money off of them too. Which is why I think it's important for us to come down here, which is why I am bearish. I would like to at least touch this level down here. I would like to at least go down here to about 34.2, something like that. At least the bottom of this line. Again, this isn't KuCoin. This is Binance. I chart on KuCoin, so it's going to look a little different. Oh, there's my weekly analysis. Not quite right, but you can see where I was talking about. This actually, well, that. You can see where I was talking about, and it didn't do it, right? It came down and then it dumped. So my weekly analysis may be closer to right than I originally thought it was. But either way, let's do that. Let's draw that line right now. I still would like to stick with this overall daily here, this overall prediction up here and come back down. And then we'll probably work our way into the 20s. I still see that mostly playing out. But I think if we're gonna go up here, I would like to see something like this, right? At least to here, and then we'll do a little thing like this, and then kaboom, and then like this right here, right? Yeah, we want one of those, and then I think we can do the rest of this. I'm going to keep both of these charts. Just do that instead of all that over again. I'm going to keep both of these. I want to start dating these. I drew this. What is today? April 1st. I want to date these little predictions that way. That way we can look back. We can look back on it. You know, I should probably put the year. How do I change it? Here we go. There, 4/1/22. And no, I don't do 1/4/22, you weird European people. Doing dates backwards. It's month, day, year. That's how I was taught. That's how I'm sticking to it. And that, my friends, is going to do it for this macro analysis. I think we are still on track to reach a nice, juicy 60,000, maybe even 62,000. And honestly, this could totally happen. It could totally happen, especially if we break this climax down here. That could totally happen. I don't really expect it to. I expect more of this kind of deal. But it would be fantastic. That's for sure. That's going to do it. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in a month, and we'll see how right or wrong we were. Please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already for more analysis and educational videos. Don't forget we have a public Discord server at Yarmada Academy where we have free and premium signals. We still don't have 100 members, so we still are showing the premium signals for free, and they are hitting. They are almost all hitting. We did have a little bit of this little dump here. I think a couple of them did stop out, but for the most part, they're hitting. They're fire, and you can make a lot of money using them. And that, my friends, take care of this video. Take it easy.